With a yo-ho-ho, it's TaleOfTheToaster. Welcome back to the story mode of Inazuma 11 Victory Road within the global beta test demo. This man, Cedric Freud, known as Kasoji Hater in Japanese, is standing in our way. We cannot go back to the school to level up or get more items. We just need to skill diff him and actually beat him in the battle, which we failed to do in the previous episode. But I uploaded that. Even within the first 30 minutes of being online, I've had some tips already on how to beat it. And I can also read the in-game tips to gain a better understanding of what it is I'm supposed to do. So you have up to 3 actions, which I guess corresponds to the 3 moves we can do. We will gradually get them back, just like tactics in the actual football matches. There is a type chart, rock, paper, scissors based, and each character has a different personality trait. You've got clever, you've got scrappy, naive and charming. I'm going to guess that Cedric is charming, but it will probably tell us when we actually go into the match. I think the chili snub is the one that does the most damage to him. We'll find out. If you haven't seen the previous episode, what I'm saying will make absolutely no sense. Maybe watch part 1, but we can build up tension. When we hit full tension, that's when we can hit the finishing blow, which will just delete them. They can also use the super strong sweet attack with its powerful wind-up. But what I didn't get to see in the previous match is that if you hit them with the right move during the wind-up, that is when you will be able to cancel their attack and deal a lot of damage to them. And I know now that if you hit them with a chili snub while he's powering up his sweet attack, that will stop him. So, and if we do get hit by it, then it can probably one-shot me again. And also it's got breaches, which is a crit for me. You've got saves, which is a crit defensively in my favour. And then you've got miscalculation, which I've been hit with a few times already. And it doesn't say how that occurs, but I'm guessing that's also just random chance. There's we've got 2 kinds of crits that we can use, and theirs are just the same. But basically, maybe I need to hit him with a different move first, but I definitely want to counter that sweet attack with a chili snub, and hopefully that will shut him down cold. We've tried the other attacks in the previous video. They didn't do too much. I have to make sure chili snub is actually available during his wind-up attack, because if I don't have it, then I won't be able to select the move. I'm going to use it as my opener, and then we'll save it until he's winding up to see how the goat guide will respond to it. So for now, let's do some damage. 42. It looks like a big number, but it ends up not being. Oh, we got a save! Yeah, overworked and underrated we'll try next. I feel like that isn't there at first, and you have to bring it in later, but that only did half the damage, so our tension is pretty low. We've got a save again. They've clearly known that we are struggling with this match. This is like my 4th attempt now. 76! That hit with the scissors. So after 2 saves, we've now gotten hit by a crit of his own. But Fiddler on the phone is actually doing the business. I'm going to do the chili snub while he's winding up, and that cancels out his attack. He nearly fell over. Okay, so Fiddler on the phone is my scissors attack, so that is super effective on him, while chili snub happens to cancel out his super attack. Now, he has unfortunately crit me twice in a row now, so we still lost. But we know what to do now. I only lost that because he crit me twice. Granted, we also had 2 saves, but I feel like the crits on me were more impactful than the crits in my defensive favour. And if we can just get 1 crit on him, then we'll be good. And I'm also going to just rule out that 1 attack that didn't do much to him. In fact, I'm going to save the chili snub entirely. That's only going to be my counter attack. I'm completely ignoring the underrated one. He clearly resists that, and I would have won if I didn't pick that. So let's just Fiddler on the phone until he's ready to go down. So I'm just mashing the same attack until he winds up a big punch, and then we will hit him with the strongest thing in my arsenal, the Chili Snub counter. This is doing less damage than it did before, but there's his type icon. It's the yellow party icon, which I guess means enthusiastic, probably. Look, I'll have to learn these names later. This is still me playing blind, but we cancelled his fist bump. We said Sonic Forces is a bad game, and he has taken it all back. So now back to Fiddler on the phone, which will hopefully do more damage now that we've kind of put him off. Oh, that did a lot less, actually. Shall I? Well, let's do Snub the Snooper. The moment it becomes available, we have to go for the finishing blow. Huge damage. I've still got enough. Oh, we can counter him. Perfect. Chili Snub. This is like Punch Out Wii, where you see the attack getting ready, and that is basically our gold dust, because we can hit him with our final breath, and I'm gonna finish him off by dawdling about on my phone. So I have, on the 6th try, defeated lovely Cedric. We are 6.5 minutes into the video, and again, most other people covering Victory Road, they already had him beaten within episode 1. But hey, I'm learning on the fly, so we get experience for the first time, so maybe we might even be able to beat some random encounters at the school if we get to go back there, but job done. Oh, he's gone! That kind of overbearing kindness! Oh man, Destin, he was just trying to be a good guy. He's gone! Like, they promoted him so much in the trailers, and he's now dead forever, it would appear. We ignored him into oblivion, and now he's got no. He will be back. Right, I read that as a skill issue for a second there, and I would have believed it with the style of writing that this game has followed so far. Victory Road is one of the funniest video games I've ever played, and I've only played the story mode for about 35 minutes. There's still many places we can't go within the demo. Like here, we just cannot proceed any further than that, but it's good to get acquainted with the local area. What we're instead going to do is go home, which will be somewhere around here, and we can meet his parents, so then we can have a repeat of the Harry Evans into what did they call him again? I've completely forgotten now. Not Hayden. Well, anyway, they were probably going to call Mark Evans' son Harry Evans, but they couldn't because they burned it on his father. So what can Destin Billows' future child not be called as a result of them having a parent right here in the home? Is it in the tips menu? Because they did tell us Haruendo's dub name, and I've completely forgotten it, even though I was fully praising it. What was that? Control option there? Hold on. No, I've completely gotten lost now. Yeah, we've got voice playback, commentary playback. Rumble is on. I haven't noticed any of that yet. No, oh, this isn't even actually where we were meant to be going. We need to cross this finish line like it's go on. Oh, new map. Okay, I was with this chapter 1 having so many cutscenes. I'm ready for them to strike at absolutely any time. Going the wrong way just to inexperienced grandpa. Oh, you mean inexperienced with the bus routes, not that he's inexperienced with being a grandparent, which is still possible. But I feel like you kind of carry over the prerequisite of being an experienced parent. So I was like, how do you manage? You have to be a pretty bad parent to also be a bad grandparent. But anyway, that's a bit too meta. What we're getting on is the Manchester trams right now. Sasson, we got Destin wandering about. Again, I'm talking mainly over the cutscenes because we still don't know yet what's happening with copyright stances, and you can wait until the main Let's Play where I fall silent over these and enjoy them as intended. But for now, I need to be reading them more because I'm so busy enjoying the animation style. Need to remember to read what's being said as well, but we're plenty familiar with these guys from the pre-release footage. Obviously, Briar Bloomhurst is an actual important character with good kicking strength, but the garbage of today's society, as Destin calls them, is going to be our next battle by the looks of it. I'm level 2, but I just barely won a 1v1, so... Oh, we got a glass bottle attack! Oh, this game's getting rated 16, isn't it? Peggy's going to absolutely obliterate this one. Well, good kick to destroy the bottle before it made contact, but honestly, we've got such a gloomy protagonist and actual real threats of danger with a glass bottle attack like this. This is definitely a more mature Inazuma game, and I love it for that, to be honest. Inazuma 1 was a bit risky by opening up with Mark getting physically beaten up by bullies, and then the following, like, 6 games were a lot more tame. Well, okay, Go 1 was a bit violent, but... You know, weirdly, Inazuma 1 was like the riskiest game with the ratings, and then now this one is going a lot harder. This is on-screen violence, including like real threatening weaponry here, but Briar Bloomhurst is giving us what for. Like Archer Hawkins, we never really saw him attack anyone. He mainly just generated wind to blow them away, but what's wrong? Winded? Yeah, exactly like Hawkins would do, but... Oh dear. He's got quite the view there, hasn't he? But I'm not sure it's what he wants at this moment in time. Let's turn this into a real bloodbath. Oh, the ellipses are up in the middle. That's from helping to fan translate Go Galaxy. We encountered that issue quite a lot, actually, because the Japanese language handles ... very differently. And we had to replace the Japanese ellipses with English ones. So it seems like the demo has done that, and they've ended up floating in the middle. But Destin's getting a good grab on the arm here to try and bring this fight to an end. But I should be listening to the voice acting here. We are properly just having a scrap. This piece of trash will pick a fight with anyone and everyone. He's a real dead end. He isn't attacking me yet, though. We're just the trash collectors. Oh, well, at least this hopefully means we'll have Briar on our side for this battle, right? So maybe I won't lose immediately. But I definitely should have done a bit more grinding in the school area I now can't go back to. But why are you so committed to sticking up for this guy? Is it just because you can see his footballer instincts? I guess is the only explanation. God, this is wild. Is that a sword? No, it's a crowbar. You thought the glass bottle was enough. Again, this cutscene is already longer than pretty much any cutscene has ever been in the original trilogy, until that one Go Galaxy moment that has like 6 minutes back-to-back of cutscenes. Oh, they're aiming for the legs. This is scary. No, let's not give him hell. Oh god, we've taken that on the shoulder. Or the head? To protect him? Oof. We're absolutely donezo. Well, he's gotten out, though. I'd get running, though. Like, leave me behind. I've been great in sacrificing myself to help you out and that. But also, these guys still want to bray you. So, like, if you're meant to be such a bad guy, just leave me for dust. No, they're running off. Okay, well, they were a bit easily convinced in the end after realising they'd hit the wrong person. I guess because Destin's more likely to report them to the police than Briar would be. Briar would be like, I'm not a grass! But this guy, I mean, he'd be reporting them anyway. But we've got a nurse. That is the nurse and not his mum, right? The doctor said there was no damage to your heart. It could be his mum. Mrs. Billows. I don't think so, though. No, she's kind of got the same eyes. Well, she's already a better character than Sunny Wright's mum, if it is. We love Sharon Evans, though, and Arian's mum is kind of intentionally not much of a character. He's meant to move away from her. By the way, in the cutscenes, if you're seeing a little black border around the footage, that's not me. The game actually just crops them out quite poorly, and when we go back to the full-size gameplay, it goes full screen again. Obviously, again, when I actually start properly editing these videos for main Let's Play coverage, instead of just hitting record and stopping record, I'll do some work to crop those in properly, but that is genuinely how it's displayed in the game. Yep, that is his mum, confirmed. But we're using the the American word mom. So, one of my favourite aspects of Inazuma 11's 1 through 5 is how thoroughly British they were in the localization. But here we've got Japanese voices and clearly Americanized dialogue. So it is a shame that we won't have, like, Sean Frost Top North Yorkshire accents and stuff yet, as we know it anyway. But the game is making up for it in the humour department by, instead of having funny accents, it's just having funny dialogue instead. But it's night time. We're going to have a look for Briar around the South Cirrus Hospital. It wouldn't be Inazuma without a hospital. Oh, there's a fake cop. Is this a side quest? Yeah, quest accepted. Which we'll set. Now, quests can be interesting with level 5 because I really enjoyed the side quests in Little Battler's experience. I put a lot of time into those. But they have gone on record saying that for Megaton Musashi and potentially Inazuma as well, they are interested in using AI to generate some side quest prompts, which obviously leaves a bit of a sour taste in the mouth, but they might have backtracked. They might also be using a combination of generated concepts and real off the top of the head ones. They'll still do all the dialogue writing themselves. It'd just be a pure concept to give them an idea, I guess. But that was one of the less popular things that Level 5 has said in the run-up to this demo's release. But I am so here to see what's going on. Where's the keys? We also need to find the fake cop. It's nice to see pretty much every area has a proper day and night cycle, because that's kind of new territory for Inazuma. It makes sense that, oh, we can't cross the road unless it's at a level crossing, another Yokai Watch moment, or we possibly actually just can't cross the road at all. Now, we'll get to that crossing. I'm very much going the wrong way. That gives us an item. Cheers. Health conscious last. No, we just can't cross at all. Okay. I love the Yokai Watch concept of you technically can jaywalk, but you're punished for doing it. I think it would be a bit overly restrictive if we physically just couldn't cross the road. But we will get to that later. I'm following the map here to see where Briar might be hanging about. There's an optional battle here, which I guess I'll take on because I clearly need the assistance before the next scrap. Mystic Madam, let's go for a See No Evil because it was the first one it selected. We already get a save, so we take absolutely no damage. I don't need consultation. We get a breach, but it's not super effective, so we'll try the next move, Sigh of Exasperation. This is the scissors attack. She is a intelligent type. And it's... No, Nosy Nelly. Well, we'll see the real Nelly a bit later on, hopefully, when her son, Mr. H. Evans, whose name I've forgotten, will become a bit of a character. We presume she's the mother, but they'll probably hide her, because technically can be Haru's dad, Haru's mum in some realities. I don't have full tension yet. So I cannot hit with the finishing blow, and I don't know which move will cancel this out, but fortunately I got the right one. Fortune's foiled. Let's finish off the poor Mystic Madam. One more sigh and she will go down. This is totally just Undertale sparing, but considerably more rude, which is just mega funny. Say my name! this has taken a long time. I make my own destiny, says Destin. Bit cringe, but some of his lines are absolutely raw. Yeah, we have no wish to know the future. My mum is a huge believer in psychics, for what it's worth. Have to be careful not to disparage it too much around her, because it will upset her, bless, but you don't want to spending too much money on it, but that's a bit of a real world situation to bring into this. Let's see if Briar is hanging out on a different menu. I can dash as well, let's not forget. I'm super duper fast. Ah, you the fake cop. Oh, we have to battle him. He's doing the war. Upstanding policeman, but are you? Well, we have to fight him now anyway. We've picked our destiny already. I have permission from my parents. Just out on a walk. 85 seems pretty good. He's enthusiastic. So let's hit him with an explicit explanation and see how that one. It means explicit as in completely no doubts verbal, not in a we're gonna swear at him kind of way. Sigh of exasperation does not work whatsoever. I think we're going to lose here, but let's try the explicit explanation and hope that's the right one to cancel him out. No, I've still got time. Get it together, Destin. Bow out. No, he's tapped. He's tapped on me and I've died. No. Why is this video game? It's so funny. The policeman tapped and we died. Oh. You're coming down to the station. No, we're not, King. I've got permission for what it's worth from this man who we have actually met and spoken to. It seems to be like explicit explanation is the most powerful attack, but we probably need the top one to cancel out his sweet attack, his super, if you will. Let's bow out again though, just see how it cracks on. Again, I need to learn the type chart once again. Wait, no, I've clicked the wrong one. Explicit explanation. I am so fine. Oh, that wasn't it either! Do we need to sigh on him? Give me another chance, please! No, he's dabbed! We died! Well, I'm technically alive on a sliver of health. You're overreacting. Oh, that did a lot all of a sudden. So it's gone from being a bad move to quite a good one. Oh, we can report a suspect as well, but it's too late. I'm convinced now that this is relevant to the side quest. So even though we are 22 minutes in, I must take your time aside so that we can win this fight. I have no other explanation, I'm afraid. It seems like characters kind of have the ability to cycle through what they're actually weak to, depending on what stance they're taking, I think. But I'm just going to keep sighing because that's the one that's been working more recently. And if I can build up my tension, I'll be okay, but I'm getting, like, blown apart here. Okay, finally, we're going to disrupt his attack. Please! Please let the sigh work. You fiend! I was transforming! And he actually... Wait, it actually said transformation failed. So he was being genuine? What was this guy going to turn into? Well, he was going to dab. We know that much. Okay, but now that he's taken a different stance, he's no longer as weak to the overreaction thing. He's over here, officer. That did a lot of damage, but we can't compare to what he's hitting us with. Unless one more sigh, now that he's trying to transform, this gives us a window. We might bring this back. We breached as well. I need one more attack, I think. And then he'll be donezo. I need to tank one more blow. And I couldn't do it. I guess I need to grind EXP against the madam. We'll let it go for now. Will we? 24 minutes in. There's so much more important stuff we could be doing than battling this police officer, but I'm so committed. One more try. And then that really will be it. If I lose again, I will have to level up against somebody I know I'm actually capable of beating. Unwarranted sympathy. We need a few more crits to back us up here. Come on, Destin. 52. This is like good enough. I'm going to try one more explicit explanation. Keep the Psy fresh for when he tries to transform. Boom! 33. No, that's significantly worse. But here we go. We know what to do here. You're overreacting. Oh, we breached with the transformation killer. That's like the most damage we could possibly hope to deal. And now that we've done that, we'll swap back to the explanation. Now that he's kind of resistant to our attack. Yeah, we're beating Scissors with Rock. Don't make your parents worry. Well, they'd be worrying if they knew about that suspect you're failing to catch right now. There's a fake police officer. You should be chasing him, not me. Transformation sequence. That is our win condition. Sigh once again. I've had enough of this policeman. Off you go. Boom! I am the best talker in combat history. Is my sense of justice lacking? Now tell me that was actually relevant to the side quest, please. Because we didn't even level up from it. We get some rewards, which is nice, but none of them are the endo things that I need for unlocking beta. You said you'd take me into the station. You must be the fake cop they've been talking about. You're even trying to kidnap me. It's a misunderstanding, Sumi-san! What exactly am I misunderstanding? Well, it's because I'm cosplaying and dabbing. It's not exactly a dab, but it's close enough. I'm not lying, I swear. You've seen Sky Ranger episode 27, Regret. Psy Blue falls. Psy Blue had infiltrated the enemy organisation Cyber Shadow as an undercover agent and failed duel 50 times. Tearing up. Red and blue. That's either a Halo reference or a Pokemon reference. Don't worry about it. Right, so no more cosplaying. We will report back to the other policeman, claim our side quest reward, and then I think we'll call it a day at that point. We'll look for Briar Bloomhurst, because I see myself getting to about 30 minutes, and that's kind of my rough limit at the moment for parts, unless I'm like thoroughly in the middle of something. But while I've got time, we'll call it off ahead of part 3. I also kind of want to grind a little bit more against the Madam, because I think it will help out these videos in the future. If I'm able to get to level 3, it'll give me a bit more of a fighting chance in random encounters, because being at level 1 and 2 was helping no one. So, alright, I'm going to do a few battles against this lovely psychic lady, who it's actually recorded with a tick that we've already beaten, so there's a progress tracker to see who we have and haven't beaten. That's fascinating, but I'm going to defeat her again off screen, and in the next video we'll see if we can catch up to Briar Bloomhurst. Bye-bye!